above ground basement.
Welcome to the above ground basement. This is Thelonious Monk.
I am Pensive Poetry.
Digital Monster.
And this week we are here with MC extraordinaire musician Simian Simpleton.
Hello.
Hey, Stabby Fred.
Hi, I'm Stabby Fred.
What happened to Simian? Stabby Fred is in the building.
He left. No, it's
He's
me.
gone.
It's Simian Simpleton.
I'm repulsed by them, they're repulsed by me. They convulse inside of the screen while I cope with my flightless wings. The sheer size of the thing that's crashed into this planet is staggering. The fragmented matter creating massive caves and cavities. The battered brains of these insults the veins into your arteries. Your only real regret is that you had to feed a starving beast. Watch them wipe their asses using workers' flesh to do it. The human stew is fresh and brewing. The glutton's breath is human. The smut and butterscotch. Land of smut and butterscotch. Land of smut and butterscotch. The land of smut and butterscotch. Land of smut and butterscotch. Pain, windows, looking in the rotten souls, listening to images and staring at the audio. It's picking up transmissions. Look at the land ridden with man. Pitching the tent, look in the camp in it. Look at the damages. Look at the moral decay. I shed another tear for the floral array, born of the same blood. It's contained in the cycle is forward. The formula rages with an aura of patience. I cluttered the pages like the gods that painted. I'm lost in the matrix. I skip across commas and babble and froth like a sloth on the crankhead.
Yeah, even Dern likes that
like
stuff right there.
I like it.
So what's good? What's good?
Oh, shit. Not much. It's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Breathing air,
Yeah, I have to figure out what kind of human I am right now.
kind of somehow entered into the above ground basement. You
Yes.
figured it out.
Yes.
Another one. We have yet to have a problem. 5 straight weeks. We've not given specific instructions for fear of raving fans coming to get us and the
Sure.
zombie apocalypse happening. And yet all 5 guests have just gotten here.
Well, the
gotten in.
map you made me was phenomenal.
Right?
Hint, it only takes 20 minutes to get here.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I can get here in 5:10. The interstate.
He's got a different portal.
Yeah.
Well, I camped out outside. I brought a Bunsen burner with me. I made top ramen on it.
Hobo ramen.
Hobo Rob.
He's got that authentic barrel fire taste.
Yeah, it's so good.
Give me all your pocket lint and shoelaces. I'll make some hobo ramen.
Well, that sounds disturbing, but okay.
I said I'll try anything once.
You seem confident about it. So here's my shoelaces.
Thank you.
Fair trade.
There was a guy at my work who he would in the morning he'd eat a cup of noodles for breakfast, which he would get the hot water out of the hot water heater, and then he used it as a coffee cup in the afternoon. He would wash it out. And I was just like, that seems so unnecessary, like lazy.
You got chicken or coffee
It's like,
flavor?
I'm not getting
coffee
another
today.
cup. It's a little salty, this coffee, but that's fine.
It's all that natural shrimp flavoring.
It's so
These
good.
Java beans.
Spicy shrimp coffee. It's so good.
Oh,
That guy sounds amazing.
He's a piece of work.
So we should probably talk about something the not shrimp related.
Yeah.
You're a man of many projects,
So many.
many
So
different.
yes. I
Just
try.
a few of them here. We got actually a couple. Well, at least one guy in the building that's working on something. A little digital Simian project happening.
so
sir.
awesome.
Oh,
That's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. You know, all you guys I've met via Facebook, you know, and through this hip hop scene and going to shows and everything around here. And there's like a thing like where it's like, you know, I was making stuff on my own and had all my talented friends like, you know, Two Cypher and Flips and everybody, and we were all making stuff. Yeah, Gooseneck. And then we, you know, I meet all you guys via Facebook, and it was like a very like validating feeling because it was like you guys are all fucking awesome. And you're making it's like I finally have like people who are awesome telling me my stuff is awesome, like on, you know, aside from the people I came up with, you know, and fucking it's so yeah, once we started we were like we have to do a project together once we started scratching the surface of that, and it's such a beast of a project. It's so sci-fi concept heavy,
That's so
psychedelic
awesome.
like fucking
Yeah.
psychedelic project. I love it.
I love that stuff, especially like your mixtape that's on Bandcamp right now, I believe.
Yes.
Called the Disquieted Mixtape.
Yes.
Is just, I mean, we were talking about it actually a couple weeks ago, where you start it from the beginning, and there's no need, and you should not even skip tracks. You just listen to it from front to end, and it's just a story that's just incredible. And I love that. That's
Thank
my
you.
favorite type of concept right now, at least at the moment.
And
Thank you.
Just amazing.
mixtape doesn't even like scratch this. It's a good album. Like,
Thank you.
I mean, when I think about mixtapes, I kind of think of, don't get your hopes up too high.
Yeah.
But
No, I think that's kind of changed, like, over the year. I like mixtapes a little more serious. I mean, like, I just, I have a thing, like, where trying to organize the chaos, which is, what creating stuff is like, I with this one, like, once I decided to call it the Disquieted Mixtape, I wasn't going to change it to a album, like, at any point. So, like, but then it started to, I didn't think it was going to be so, like, that was a last-minute decision to make it a continuous mix on YouTube and on, SoundCloud and stuff like that. Like, it's because I have a lot of different fascinations with music, with, electronica, hip-hop,
Right.
punk rock.
Yeah.
So basically, if you ask me the one kind of music I like, it's psychedelic. I like psychedelic music.
yeah,
Those are my favorite kind of samples when I go sample hunting. That
Yes.
Eastern Euro
Oh, yeah.
70s, 60s, and 70s psychedelic
Yeah.
funk rock.
It's so good.
Any soundtrack of that era, just gold.
Man.
yes.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yes.
I got into the 60s psychedelic stuff a few years ago, and so good. Like, and then it kind of clicked with me that I was like, that's the kind of music I like. Excuse me, is psychedelic. Like, for lack of a better term, I like trippy music. I like trippy concepts. I like creativity, and I like using every part of the cow, as it were. I like if I'm gonna make like a cover for the thing, I'm gonna try to make it weird and cool and fun and
Do something new.
Yeah, I just want to make
That's
something
where you get the most
weird,
unique
different.
stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a weirdo. I like weirdos, and I like making weirdo stuff for weirdos. And
Yeah. I'm all about that.
Hashtag weirdo stuff for weirdos.
Yeah. Should be our
hi, I'm Eric. Weirdo stuff for weirdos. You probably heard me on such.
maybe you've seen my website, weirdostufforweirdos.com/weirdos. Only.
For your free weirdo. What? I'm sending people weirdos now.
Just use the code weirdo, get your free weirdo. You weirdo?
Local hip hop artist arrested today for sending weirdos in the mail.
That should be one of those fucking BuzzFeed surveys.
Oh.
10 signs you're a weirdo.
Number 1, you've been sent by Eric Conrad through the mail illegally.
That's the end of the list. That's just one thing.
Number 2, you actually clicked on this BuzzFeed link, you fucking moron. Now look at all these ads. How dare you share this with people that you call friends?
Yeah.
I hope they murder you in your sleep.
Yeah.
And then the list is over.
Yes.
Stop sharing BuzzFeed, you fucking assholes.
There's only one, not 10, just one, and it's fuck you. Yeah. No, I know. I
Those
hate
are the
those
best
things.
when you're scrolling through and it's like it's the most ridiculous headline, and then it's like absolute truth of the world.com and
Yeah.
truth is spelled with no TH and it's 2 F's, and it's just like, yep, this is I know it's true because the truth is in the name.
Solid sources.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
We don't have to name our sources.
Look at what they're doing now. And it's just like a guy with a stick of dynamite. Like,
You're not going to believe your eyes.
First you saw this pig save this baby, but then you'll never guess what happened after that. You click on it, it's like both the pig and the baby arrived at home safely.
Yeah.
It's like, I totally might have
saved
guessed
him.
that.
yeah.
You gave it all away in the headline. I don't know if you guys know how journalism actually works.
I know it looks like this guy's about to stuff dynamite into this guy's mouth, but it's not what you think. You should click on this for real.
Here's 12 reasons
Made
why.
made me cry.
Made me cry what he does with this lit stick of dynamite.
I wonder how many Pulitzers BuzzFeed is going to end up with.
Oh,
It's going to
man.
be great. Or Peabody's, or whatever the fuck you win for.
Top 10 Disney fuck. That's Remember Disney? There was princess. Yeah, everything. Remember
Disney fucks.
Did you guys all forget about the Ninja Turtles and the? All right, I'm not gonna.
We brought it back. We're bringing everything back.
If you're this old. All right, sorry. Just gonna keep jabbering forever.
That's pretty much all this podcast is.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's an ailment.
We can jab.
So yeah, I got a lot of
jabs.
I got a lot of projects. I do. I got besides that one, I also have Simian Simpleton, which is my hip hop alias, and then I also my wife Noelle Conrad and I have a group called Noric, which is acousticy, electronicy, psychedelic stuff, and
Also amazing.
yeah,
Great
I'm a
live
huge
show.
fan of Noric.
Great live show.
Yeah, it's so fun. It's she sings and she's learned to play guitar.
Nice.
She's an awesome singer, and we have a great time together. And she's also with me in my band Delicious Deafh, which is, and I always try to pronounce it funny too because it's Delicious Death, but it's Deafh, which is because when I looked at SoundCloud, there was like 3 metal bands with the regular spelling, and I was like, we're not giving this up too easy. I mean, because we came up with that name like 7 years ago, and
Way before you
Really?
metal fucks.
yeah, for these jerks.
It's like a T at the end, except the top of it's curved.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's like,
faces.
yeah, you fucking idiots. But every time
That's what the F stands for. Fucking
Yeah.
idiots.
Noelle asked me how it's pronounced, and I said, "Well, it's Delicious Death. It's Delicious Death. It's however you want. It's Delicious Death, Delicious Death, Depth. I don't know." So yeah, I got that, and Flimpleton, of course, mentioned by the beautiful Josh Boardman, Flips.
Hashtag Barry.
Hashtag Barry.
Listening to us right now.
One of the
Hashtag shout
funniest
out
guys
to
in the
Michael
world.
Douglas, please.
Yes.
Oh,
More of that.
That made me laugh out loud as the colloquialism.
He is a funny
Goes.
dude.
Did you LOL out loud?
I did. I did.
Lol,
LOL out
lol,
loud.
lol, lol.
Yeah, I don't.
That's how I laugh in real life. I say haha when I text, but when I laugh out loud, I just go lol, 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 lol.
One time in a text, my brother said, "This is what Eric sounds like when he laughs. Lorca, Lorca, Lorca." And I laughed so fucking hard. Lorca, Lorca.
It's just like I'm sure you've seen Arrested Development
Oh, sure.
when they all do the chicken dance
Yeah.
and they're all different chicken sounds
Yeah.
and none of them actually sound or look like chickens. Oh,
Have any of you seen a chicken before? Like,
Everyone's dancing.
when they all did it at the same time, my head almost
Mhm.
exploded. Cuckoo, cuckoo. I grew up around chickens that sounded exclusively like that.
mhm.
Yeah, it was super annoying.
I love that show.
That was such
So
a good
brilliant.
They're not stopping.
Yeah, I know.
Netflix
So good.
keeping it up.
show. Good.
Man, I haven't,
They
seen
got
I haven't
renewed?
seen a bad
Yeah.
Netflix show.
Oh, they're awesome. They're doing something interesting.
Right? I haven't watched the Oranges, the New Black yet,
Mhm.
but I heard, that's basically the only one I haven't seen.
That's yeah, I haven't seen that one either. They
It's-
I'm more of
It's
an
a
Apple
good
fan
one.
myself, but I might give it a
yeah,
shot.
I
It's
don't
a
like
good
oranges
one.
yet.
All that
Personally,
citrus.
big banana fan. Big purveyor supporter. I don't know.
I have these bananas.
I have several
Come
bananas.
check out my wares.
I brought all of you one here. We go. There's one for Monk, and
Potassium level was a bit
And-
low. I appreciate
yeah,
that.
you're welcome. Well, here's another one. You ate that one pretty fast.
I'm pretty hungry.
another
Pretty
one?
hungry.
I brought a bunch for each of you. So
That's a little banana humor.
the fuck? And then you talking about bananas for 5 minutes. Fuck. All right. Was I on any track? That's okay. It doesn't matter.
We
This
can
is what
circle back.
happens.
I think you covered most of your projects.
Yeah. There are, if you
so many
Google
good
Simian
projects.
Simpleton, Simian Simpleton, then you'll find it. You'll find something cool by me. I got videos on YouTube, me and Noelle for one of my songs, and Facebook fan pages for all those groups. And
Check it out. Are you on
check me
Twitter?
out. I am on Twitter at Simian Simpleton.
Yeah.
One word. I got a lot. I picked that name partially. One of my my goals and joys in life is like whenever I play a MMORPG or I start a new account somewhere, I always try to pick a name the first try that's never been done before.
Nice.
And Simian Simpleton was one where I came up with it and I Googled it and there was nothing. Like I was like, there's nothing. Like that's fucking awesome. Like
It's almost
I
impossible
love that.
these
Like,
days.
yeah. Like and So I took it immediately and just started filling up Google and Twitter, and that's why I came up with one on Guild Wars 2, which was "He Who Loves Fire." I was surprised that no one had taken that little gem. So he's a fire user. He likes fire.
I mean, and everyone theoretically does like fire.
Yes.
Or they'd be dead.
Yeah.
So it's
He
really
loves
surprising.
fire.
Yeah, he really likes it. He quantifies it with the word love.
He uses it to blast trolls and frog people.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
Frog
they
people?
do.
Oof.
They certainly attacked me first. Their name was in Red Writing, so they
That's how you know.
if only the real world were that simple.
It'd just be like,
Enemy
Janet, just in red. She's just driving her Hyundai. Like, oh, Janet.
And I can set her on fire. And no one would be like, yeah, good job.
Let's go have some mead now.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know.
No, you're right.
Nice. Hashtag nailed it.
Nailed it. Mead. Oh, a flagon of mead. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim lately. You know the part in the I'm looking at Digital Monster right now in the when you're in Riverwood and that guy's always singing up there and he keeps singing that goddamn song about Ragnar the Red.
Just over.
Ragnar the Red. In the door.
The little bard.
And it ends with his head rolling around.
Is it James Taylor?
It's not. His ugly red head. I don't know what that voice is. I fucking hate James Taylor now. I used to think he was okay.
Now he's terrible.
I've seen fire, I see rain. I don't know.
It makes me wonder, like, I just heard I guess apparently Elton John is coming here in October, so they're pushing the shit out of the tickets. It's like, for the last concert ever in Omaha. So, it's like the last time Elton John is ever fucking coming here.
Yeah.
But how can you play those songs? It's like him or the Stones or whoever the fuck's been around for 40, 50 years. How can you play those same songs for like 100 and some nights a year for 40 fucking years?
It's, I don't know.
Oh. He's got money.
Yeah, exactly.
Elton John's got money already.
I remember seeing recently that Sinead O'Connor put out like some public statement refusing to sing whatever her big song was back then. She was like, I can't do this song anymore.
Yeah.
So she took a picture of her singing the song and ripped it up on Saturday Night Live for a statement.
Oh, was that what it was?
No, she ripped up a picture of the Pope.
Oh,
yeah, that
that's
was a big
right.
scandal.
Oh, she hated
funny.
that Pope.
She hated that Pope.
Pope
By Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, I hate that Pope.
I hate that dirty Pope. Fucking idiot.
Goddamn Pope. Look what you did to Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, yeah, look at her. Shaved all her hair off. You did that. I don't know.
And now she won't sing my favorite song.
Nothing compares to you. No, I know. Love that shit.
You know what?
I think.
Sinead, good. Because I don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
She's like, I made
She's
the
no
announcement. They're like,
Cranberries.
who the fuck are you? Get out of here.
She's no Cranberries. That's for
She's
sure.
no cranberries.
I get their song stuck in my head sometimes.
Oh, they.
Do you have to let her ring? That one always pops in my head. I don't know why. I have a problem. I have a kind of a shuffle mode in my brain. And it kind of has a lot to do with why my art's the way it is too, because it's just very random in there.
Get some hootie.
Yeah, it is
Get some
human.
4 non-blondes.
Oh yeah, the '90s stuff too. That was when I first started to love music. And I was overseas where there wasn't access to a lot of, fucking the cool stuff that was happening with grunge and alternative in America. All I got to see was the really big poppy songs, and I got to hear like the surface stuff like Bush and Alanis Morissette and stuff like that. And I get to the States and I learned about punk and fucking Green Day and Manson and all the crazy shit that was going on at that time. Yeah, it kind of blew my mind in different directions. I have a pretty wide love of music in general, only under that umbrella of psychedelic. Like, there's so many, everything kind of falls under that umbrella.
Yeah.
It's any music is psychedelic if you're fucking in the right mindset. Not necessarily on psychedelics, just if your brain has been pushed to a psychedelic place, some way or another. Yeah.
Getting weird.
Creed will sound a lot better.
Aaron Neville
Yes,
singing the
Creed.
Cotton ad. Oh my goodness, it's the beauty.
Oh man.
Was he the one that was
That's-
saying he was broke and quote homeless while recording on his iPhone in a hotel room?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Oh, homeless people everywhere. If they could see that video somehow.
Garth Brooks had to be on psychedelics for his fucking piano video.
Oh my god.
Blood spraying
Just a
out
message
of it
from-
like a cut artery.
He's
Feels
on power,
above.
my friend. He's high on power.
Whew.
I'm
And
so
Vicodin.
unfamiliar with Garth
Hand
Brooks, like
sign.
I don't even know
Oh,
what that means.
we should probably give it to him at some point.
Is that a?
We'll show you later.
All right.
There.
Edit.
The underground episodes of the above ground.
Ah,
Right, so then you just have to, once you're in here, you just get on the escalator down,
Yeah.
and then you're in the
Mhm.
underground.
no, I know. I saw. I just followed the signs.
Well, I mean, Charles has got it barricaded off right now, but
Hmm.
it's just a decoy. You can actually go down there.
That was Charles.
Yeah, that was Charles.
He's-
He's pretty much in charge
eh.
some of the time, mainly of that escalator.
Huh? Right? Eh? Am I right? Instead of
Charles,
our
get
last-
back to work!
Oh, is that Charles?
I can hear
Yeah,
you
that was him.
breathing.
It's my microphone, Charles. I appreciate it.
It's just really weird. He's a tiny gentleman. He's only like 65 pounds. He's about
Yeah.
2 foot 2.5.
Charles never holds the door open for me.
It's because he's so weak.
Are either of those eyes
In the knees. He can hardly speak. He loses all control, and then something takes over Charles. and he
Both of his
opens
eyes
the
look
door.
glass to me. they both look like they were facing different directions and
Well, that's so he has it's like a wide angle view of.
like a chameleon.
Yeah, he can just stare straight ahead, and then he's still good. Unlike he's got like 190 degrees. He's
So
just
it's
all
for
the way-
efficiency.
Yeah. Then when he wants to see the other side, he just jumps up real quick and does a 180,
Nice.
lands other side. He does this on about every 3 seconds. He'll switch it.
And he has a tail.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
That's why he can't
Jesus.
spin too fast. It like hits him on the way back.
Well, he seemed like a fine young man.
Yeah, he's
I was
going
glad to
places.
meet him.
He is going places. Mostly down because that's all
Yeah.
the escalator goes. So he has to
Yeah.
use the ladder to get back up.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Actually, that ladder doesn't
So-
look too safe.
No.
The elevator goes down above ground.
Right,
Right.
Hint to our listening audience.
Hint.
right.
This is no Harry Potter shit where you just walk through a pillar
No.
like a fucking imbecile.
No.
That wouldn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah, the whole book is nonsense. I mean, they had me with the wizards and all that, but walking through bricks? Come on.
Owls? Am I right?
Do they even exist?
Not even David Blaine would try that.
Yeah. The fuck is an owl? I don't.
Danny Che's gonna come down here. Who said owls? Shout out Beat Life, Danny Che, and owls.
And owls.
Shout out to owls, the bird, the twisty-headed bird.
They don't get enough of those.
Oh, I wish I had an
Shout-outs.
owl. I'm not above it. I would love to have a pet owl.
You'd have no vermin in the house.
Yeah. Oh.
He has
That's a
endless,
plus.
endless
Lord knows I
wisdom
do.
to bestow upon you.
Endless wisdom.
Yeah.
But is it human wisdom or is it just owl wisdom?
Oh, what's owl wisdom?
Then what the fuck do I need with owl wisdom?
Yeah.
Well,
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? That kind of wisdom.
More than 3. You have a beak. It's way harder than my teeth, man. It's not fair. You can't even compare the two.
I thought the whole point
It's
was
like comparing apples and oranges, the new black.
Yes.
You can't do it.
Apples is the new white to orange is the new black. Apple is the new fruit. That's my show. I'm working on. Apple is the new fruit.
We're off to a rocky start
Right.
in the fruit marketing department, but
It's not
we'll
going
get there.
well.
We got all the discarded fruit mascot costumes from Fruit of the Loom commercials a few years ago.
Thousands.
Yeah. And we got all the fruit first, so it's all fucking rotten now. There's nothing we can do with it. It's just sitting in a warehouse.
It came with the auction. It's like we bought that too. It's
We've
like,
already
great.
lost the warehouse, too. So we have to get that rotten fruit out of there. They're going to charge us. This whole thing is
Does
falling
it
apart.
say anything on the lease about that?
I'm very
Those
sure.
soggy, rotten apples.
I don't think there was a lease.
We were squatting.
With our Bunsen burner ramen.
Yeah. Oh, I brought my Bunsen
Yes.
burner. You better believe it. I believe that little. I bring that little guy everywhere. I go.
Never leave home without it. Where's the gas line in here?
Hey
How
guys,
you
I,
folks doing?
I brought mayonnaise onion sandwiches.
Oh, you can heat them up on my Bunsen
Why
burner.
don't you go? Charles will see you out. Charles,
Charles, get this man a sandwich.
code white.
Code white.
Please escort this mayonnaise-eating motherfucker out of here.
He puts it in. A code yellow is when he puts the sandwich in the bucket and lowers it.
It puts the mayonnaise on its skin.
Charles, put the mayonnaise
Yes.
on the sandwich and then.
Yes.
Not even Charles would have fucking helped that dude load that couch into his van. I still think that's a big plot hole. No one's gonna convince me otherwise. This whole James Gum thing could have been avoided right off the bat. But then Clarice never would have figured out that she had daddy issues.
Yeah.
Big time daddy issues. It's the sheep.
It's been forever since I've seen that. I was trying to conjure, and then it's starting to come back now. I just remember his voice was really odd. It's Buffalo. That's Buffalo Bill. That's not good. That's not even a little good.
Sounded just like, was she a big old fat person?
It's me, Buffalo Bill.
Gagor?
I couldn't stop for a while doing the I call it the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland voice because it shows up in every cartoon like at some point. It's just like the voice of the fucking Mad Hatter. Like, come over here, we're gonna have some tea. Like, I just kept doing it at work. Like, hey guys, give me a hand loading this up. Like nobody in real life ever talks like that.
Oh,
Like,
I wish they did.
come on, kids.
Could you imagine if you were at, like, anywhere? Like,
Yeah.
your
Oh, I'd
wife's
be
introducing
thrilled.
you to somebody, and you'd be like, yeah, this is, whoever. And he's like, hello, nice to meet you, Eric.
Like, hey, what's up, man? Hello. Like, whoa, hey, it's nice to meet you.
Finally.
You're very bubbly. Well, indeed. Sounds like he's on a diet of strictly mayonnaise and onion sandwiches.
Oh, that sounds harsh.
That's Dern's parents right there.
Oh Lord, what the fuck is Dern?
My name's Dern.
Dern. I like mayonnaise. I keep adding the southern accents to everybody.
Robot. Mix the mayonnaise.
Lowered in the bucket, Carl. Charles. fucking
Slower.
Carl.
Do it slower.
Carl makes the sandwiches. Charles lowers the bucket.
So really, Carl's in charge.
Yeah, Carl's in charge of the bucket. Charles in charge.
There's two separate theme songs. They both just sing each other's theme song when they're doing their work.
Yeah.
Oh. See you tomorrow, Charles. See you tomorrow, Carls. His name is Carl.
Carl's. Yes.
Carl's.
Carl's.
Plural.
Carl's is in charge of our lives and our bucket. And our sandwich bucket. Oh, that's so dumb.
I'm just picturing him lowering it into a well. An endless well.
Yeah.
And they're just
Hand over
singing.
hand.
What you doing out there? Carl's in charge. Bucket.
Oh,
The fuck?
We just see which one's going to snap first.
Yes. Carl's or Charles?
When they finally have the talk, well, Carl's, how much are they paying you? And then they find out Carl's makes just like a little more than Charles, and Charles loses his fucking mind.
because Charles has
climbing
been,
right up that
has
ladder.
been here for at least 6 more months. than
Yeah,
Charles.
it's like, there's no way this motherfucker Carl's is making more than me.
Yeah.
Have you seen my health package? What's yours look like? Way better than yours.
And a 401k? This is fucking bullshit. Shut up, Charles. Back to the elevator with you.
Come on, Carl's. We're going to lunch.
Let's get out of here.
There goes our sandwiches.
You know you guys can't take your break at the same fucking time.
No, it's all attitude, and Charles just has the worst fucking attitude. Like,
Dude, one person told him that he was in charge, and it went to his
Yeah.
fucking head.
Yeah.
it's his eyes, man.
Ridiculous.
He thinks everybody's judging him for it, but it's like, he put his eyes that way. It's not like, it's not like
it was
someone else.
natural evolution.
It's not like I fucked his eyes.
That's what we tell him. We're like,
Yeah.
we didn't make you like this, man.
Yeah. We
You-
told him he could use his Christmas bonus for whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He got that facelift. They did it wrong, and you have to deal with it, Charles.
We all make our
Facelifts
own
come
things.
with consequences.
Yeah, if you want your eyes to look opposite directions, your face, you're gonna suffer a little bit for it, as my pa always used to say.
Just like my daddy said.
If you won't chameleonize, this actually reminds me of a brief story I have to tell. I was on my way to Grand Island for my job one day, and I stopped at the Flying J's truck stop gas station to buy some headphones. And I was up at the counter, and I was behind this big farmer Nebraskan dude in overalls, and he was like, he sees they have fried chicken strips in the glass behind the counter, and he walks by like he's seeing like and
Like
he goes,
it's a mirage.
yeah, and he goes, fried chicken strips, and he looks at the guy at the counter. It's just some kid who doesn't want to be there, and he's just like, fried chicken strips for breakfast? And the kid shrugs and goes, yeah, I don't know, people like them. And the guy goes, let me tell you something. When I was knee-high to a grasshopper, like, it's like, yeah, I've heard that before. When I was knee-high to a grasshopper, my grandpappy told me, son, there ain't no way free lunch no how. And I couldn't understand it, goddamn. And you could tell that the kid at the counter didn't understand him either, but he, like, laughed that uncomfortable, like, ha, 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 yeah, please, no, I hear you. Like, it was just, like, it was so funny. I hate that sentiment. You know, when I was a little derp, my grandpappy used to say some useless shit that other humans have figured out at some fucking point or another, like, I don't know.
Sometimes 80-year-old fucking knowledge from a hillbilly doesn't translate to this century.
No, it doesn't work.
My daddy said, when you're pulling the plow behind, it's like, we don't do that anymore.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Your daddy sounds like a fucking moron in this century.
Yeah, your daddy's having a rough time, huh?
Get him out of here, Charles.
Oh, yeah.
Charles, quit.
Charles
Oh,
can't
fuck.
quit.
He left.
Charles, you're in charge. All right. We got to take a break. We got to go fucking figure this out with Charles. We got to renegotiate his
Charles,
contract.
come
Carl,
here.
find him.
Carl's come back.
Are we recording?
Yep, whatever.
All the way live. Thank you for listening to the Above Ground Basement Podcast. You can find us on Twitter at AGB_podcast.
Welcome back to the Above Ground Basement.
Marge. That was a good break, guys. That was fantastic.
That was a good break.
We're still here.
I feel good.
Thelonious Monk. Pensive. Digital Monster. Still here with Simian Simpleton. And guess what?
Hey, gang.
We renegotiated Carl's and Charles's contract.
They're
Here to stay.
All we had to do. So Charles is now the bucket guy, and Carl's is now the escalator guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're gonna switch. So
And Carl's open. He'll hold the door for me.
yeah, he's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
We'll see what those sandwiches taste like.
Oh, I hope it's not mayonnaise and onion still. I hope it's not an old
Well,
family recipe.
Each turnip.
they're allowed one hot meal a week.
What is it?
It's beets.
Hobo
Beets.
hobo noodles.
Hobo ramen.
Hobo ramen and
Speaking of beets, something's about to
See
happen.
that? Yeah, I was sending
beat's
it up
about
for-
to
There was a
play.
beet.
Awkward,
Oh yeah,
Play beat.
turnips.
Can we turnip this beet?
Turnip.
I'm ready for the root vegetable.
You ready for the turnips?
Yeah.
Simian Simpleton.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't fuck it up.
Pensive. Yarp.
I'm overlooking broken battlegrounds while mechanized cavalry latch the saddles down. Scraps scattered around, leftovers from last night. The blast in the sky can be seen clearly half a lifetime away. The brazen beasts were built to kill for them and built to spill liquid for them. A raging filters kill again in each denomination's body. robots are led by metal deities whose faces gentle, peaceful, but programmed to help to lead these things. Never-ending war rents the surface of the planet, start the grand titanium bodies spark when they slam in the dark. Targets are reprogrammed, charted by the patriarch. This is not a place for artists, however ageless they are. Man made these marvels, a non-alien spectator, and each day at dawn the rage is met with repetitive anger. So metal is mangled and made in the pots like dead angels. Over 8 hours they build, begun the next day anew.
This black smoke, metal, gravel, shredded on a fiber optic, thin strands of energy, an endless cycle, flesh is fleeting energy, is endless waving metal, Bible, fed on survival, the endless story, survival. This black smoke, metal, gravel, shredded on a fiber optic, thin strands of energy, an endless cycle, flesh is fleeting energy, is an endless waving metal, Bible, fed on survival, the endless story, survival. Look, Vatican base camp, Central Europa, air raids and drones comb the wreckage of homes that used to house workers. The churches rumble and ash, factories buckled and crumbled, the silicone crucifix stands. Workers build platoons, they turn their guns on workers. Now legions of the Holy Lord, uploaded with their purpose. Binary Bible talk, eradicate the humans. 30 years later, it's Catholics, Hindus, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, atheist, Buddhist, taking aim as the rulers. One little robot find the Bible, argues its computer is faster embedded in the gods of the desert, where they quarry their sand for motherboards and surrender the sands of the planet, neutral ground where they harvest, no longer safe and sound since they made the crown a target. Spilled his data on cameras, his face crumpled foil, sprayed oil, type jihadi on the land of the spoils. Black smoke, metal, gravel, shredded on a fiber optic, thin strands of energy, an endless cycle, flesh is fleeting energy, it's an endless waving metal, Bible, fed on survival, the endless story, survival. Black smoke, metal, gravel, shredded on a fiber optic, thin strands of energy, an endless cycle, flesh is fleeting energy, it's an endless waving metal, Bible, fed on survival, the endless story, survival. Yes. Such a fun song.
Thank you.
Love it.
That's what a lot of my shows sound like.
Who made that beat?
Smattering. That was a digital monster beat
Oh,
all the way
shit.
right there.
That's a taste of the digital Simian.
Wow. That's how you know it's a monster.
We promised Charles we would do that song for him.
Charles, look at him smiling
It was
ear
part
to
of
ear.
his contract.
You're welcome, buddy.
He's happy.
Look, man.
Get back to the bucket. Get back to the bucket.
I'm supposed to be on the bucket.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
it.
get to the
We
bucket.
figured it out during the break.
Fair enough.
It's a fucking contract.
Get off
Yeah,
the
okay,
podcast.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Jesus.
So now at least he can look at the well. He sees 190 degrees of the well at a time, which isn't really
If
as
he can
handy.
turn his neck that direction.
It's harder to jump up a few
He's
inches
got
in
a
a
bad
bucket.
neck.
Yeah, he does have a notoriously bad neck.
We told him he
can
can lay down when he sleeps now too. That was funny.
That was sweet of you.
Well, he refused, and we're like, no, that's how normal people do
Yeah,
it.
You
okay.
stand,
No, it helped
You
my
have to order
back.
'em.
stand with your arms up.
It's good
That's
for
how
your
he's supposed
spine
to
to
sleep.
keep. Yeah. It's good for your spine to keep your head above it. As I always
As
say.
my daddy used to say.
When I was knee high to a derp. Yeah. You gotta keep your head on your spine. Yeah, no, that's that. That's that.
Pretty much how it works.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was that digital Simian shit. That's
Yes.
to talk a little more about that project. It's one of my favorites right now. It's basically a concept hip hop album where it's, you know, the main character is just he's an entity who basically can exist on any plane of existence or dimension or space and time or whatever. Like he can do anything, and he's so he's zipping around through all these different things, and each track is like a different chapter. He's trying to experience some extreme facet of the, you know, conscious experience, you know, being alive, being sentient, you know. And he's so that song was about a planet where it's all the humans are gone, and all that's left is all the robots that have been built by the different religious groups. Yeah. And they're all like, it's like there's like the Buddhist bot and the well, it probably wouldn't, you know, but they're Muslim bots and Christian bots, and they're all still fighting though, and then they're designed to rebuild themselves, so they just keep doing it every day and night, in and out, and then So yeah,
That
it's
is awesome. I love that.
That's
Love that.
that's one of the, and like all the tracks are like that. Like they all have a elaborate like. So I know Justin Digital Monster is a graphic novel fan, a comic fan, as
Yes,
I
sir.
am, and a fan of the video games especially too. That plays a huge part of it. The idea kind of came from Sandman comic and the what was his name in Watchmen, the Dr. Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he kind of came from that character too. Just
Nice.
the idea of being able to do that, because he was like in Watchmen, he was like still. It's like he had this omnipotent power, and he was still kind of a dick, like kind of a aloof, like just didn't really. I don't know.
Just couldn't concern himself.
Yeah. It was like, so I want this character in this album to be like have a human something to him, but he's so beyond power that I don't know. Still working that out apparently.
No, I think that's fucking fantastic, man. I just love that idea. And I mean, I've
Thank
never
you.
heard it from anybody.
It's a lot of fun, man.
I have an
It
outline.
sounds like a lot of fun.
This sounds like an album that would be outlawed in Slovenia.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
And it
they're
has
not
been already.
They're not building robots in Slovenia.
No.
Yeah.
Not ones that fucking work. That's for sure.
Am I right? Sylvania Robot
I
Factory.
just put a bunch of fucking old car parts together and fuck it. That's not how this works. It's not a robot.
They just collapse there, covered in ejaculate.
Even
They don't do anything.
under the weight of their own ejaculate.
That's the name of my book. God damn it! That's like
Bestseller.
It's like the.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Step your game up,
So
Slovenia.
there's that.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
step your game up, Slovenia.
Well, it always starts with good intentions.
Mhm.
That always leads to having sex with whatever you're building. just
Pretty much.
Oh.
I've seen Splice.
Well, it's a lonely life. Building robots. I don't know.
So lonely. If only I had a robot to fuck.
I sit here all day building robots.
Why not build one to fuck?
Just, see, we're acting it out. This is how it comes to that. Like this is
Right.
the stream of
This
consciousness.
conversation happens in someone's
Yes.
head.
I build all these robots and I have no robot to
Look,
fuck.
all they do is Is it too much to ask for men to have robot companionship? Just little.
Just-
It started with a glory hole in my microwave.
and that's where it ended too, because I'm fucking dead now.
Terrible idea.
Did not end well.
Speak of you from beyond the grave.
God damn.
Turns out, bad idea.
I'm fucked.
Always unplug microwave first.
Who wants to fuck cold microwave? God damn. Why is fucking machine so
The
funny?
name of your second book.
Yeah.
Who wants to fuck cold
Who wants
microwave?
to fuck cold microwave? The Slovakian robot crisis. What do those Slovakians ever do to me? I don't know. Is that even a thing?
Oh, they're starting it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somewhere between that and the fucking Google cars. I mean, how long till someone buys a Google car and fucks it? Like, seriously.
Yeah.
It's probably happened already.
There's already videos of guys, like, literally fucking cars.
Google, how do I fuck you? First search ever.
Google.
I
How do
start-
I? And then it just says, fuck you.
How I fuck you, Google car.
Is that why is there still Ask Jeeves? Because I have a feeling he probably quit because of questions like
I
that.
used to go to
Ask Jeeves was horrified. He started that job when he was like a 70-year-old man. He'd lived his whole life without the internet, and all of a sudden he's getting crazy questions he doesn't know the
Crazy
answer
I
to.
don't know.
I don't know what kind of Linkus is. Stop asking.
I used to have a joke that I thought was so funny to go to the Ask Jeeves site and just like type in "How you doing today, Jeeves?" like into the search bar, like, and no one thought it was funny but me, like, because I would do it in front of people. I'd be like, "Hey, let's go ask Jeeves real quick." I'd pull it up. I'd be like, "Hey, Jeeves, what do you think of this?" Like, but Jeeves would just see, "Why? What do you think of this.com?" Like, I was trying to talk to you, buddy.
I want to know what you're all about, man.
Did you ever
No
have a
one's asked you.
conversation with the aimbot Smarter Child? Do you remember that?
I
don't know
know.
what that is.
Maybe.
It was weird.
I never had AOL, but I had the instant messenger like thing after a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start being obscene with it, and it's like, well, I don't want to talk to you anymore if you're going to be like that. I'm sorry, Smarter Child. Okay, we can be friends again.
I got
Smarter Child was extremely forgiving.
We just
Welcome
had
back.
No memory.
We should make our own Smarter Child bot and just have it be Carl's reply.
Don't say that too loud.
Then we can fire one of them.
Oh, no, they can hear us.
We just rewrote the contract. and
Yeah,
here
we
are.
just renegotiated.
Y'all do your stupid fucking thing.
We need at least one doorman. I'm really not sure what the purpose of the bucket is, or what it even contains. I don't remember.
Yeah, we could take
Sandwiches.
Sam, where are they going though?
into our gullets.
See, it looks
hopefully.
like they're going down, but really
That's
they're
exactly
going
the
up.
kind of question
Okay.
that Charles doesn't need to learn about.
That's true.
He doesn't.
Don't ask
He
about
knows
the
too
bucket.
much already.
Don't
Just
ask
do your
about the
fucking job.
That was like the 22nd clause down in our 700-page contract.
The Santa Claus,
Yeah.
The Carl-
starring Tim Allen, Home Improvement. Shout out,
Oh,
shout out, Bark Sound.
Shout out, mind your own damn business, Wilson.
Yeah, what's that dude doing?
Big brother.
So was he? Is that the same Wilson from that Tom Hanks movie,
Yep. That's
Castaway?
Right. Of course it was.
Wilson, played by Wilson.
Well, there was a much darker backstory to how a man's soul got into that volleyball.
And it does involve FedEx somehow.
Yes.
And Tim Allen.
And Tim Allen in his nightmare lab.
Dr. Nightmare.
Dr. Nightmare, Tim Allen.
It looks like a regular hot rod garage, but really, this is where nightmares are created.
Science fiction torture nightmares happen.
The man who wasn't interested in building a robot just to fuck it.
Murder bot.
See, he had
The
the
other
idea, but he's
pe-
just
the
so
other reason
fucking
people wanna
incompetent.
build robots.
What? So they can murder them? It's like
Well, not
practice.
the robots, but like murder bots.
So the robots will be murdering people for that person.
Yes. Yep.
But again, then eventually those people get their own robots, and then the robots just fight, and then it becomes.
You don't think anyone is going to try to fuck?
Then it's black
The murder
smoke,
robot?
metal
Oh,
gravel.
I'm sure mistakes will be made.
Yeah.
Yes.
Terrible mistakes.
Yeah. Science.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
It's a
science
meat
is brutal.
grinder. Spits it out its rear end.
Oh, is this the sex bot or the murder bot? I don't know.
I can't even tell the
Gotta
difference
take a
anymore.
chance.
I accidentally fucked the murder bot. It hurts. Like, don't
He's
fuck the murder
different
bot,
now.
Taryn. Come on. Darn.
Darn.
The murder bot's like crouched in a corner. Just...
Oh, look what you did to murder bot. Why is Darren saying that?
He's mad at himself.
Why'd you do that?
He's the only person he has to talk to amongst the robots.
Poor shitbag.
Come on, bro.
All he has is Cool Range Doritos. He doesn't even like them.
Hey, you guys
Yeah,
paying
because
these
they have
guys.
mayo flex. Like mayo fish food, mayo flavored fish food sprinkled on them. Everybody fucking knows that. Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh, so good.
Oh, I actually looked up. I can't remember his name now, but I looked up who invented mayonnaise the other day, just so I could put a name to it.
To your hate.
And it's
That's
credit
the
to
guy
some
I
French
hate.
general, but it's like his chef, like
It
created.
would be the
said,
French.
created a fancy sauce out of eggs and oil.
Oh,
I was like,
fancy.
oh,
Real
goddamn
fucking fancy.
I
Which
He was a
began-
duke. Duke. I'm trying to remember. Duke Le Rebellier or something like that.
Duke mayonnaise.
Duke mayonnaise.
The
What a
Duke of
fucking
Mayo.
jerk.
Yeah, that's
More like puke of mayo. Am I right? It's disgusting.
Oh, you're right. I don't know. It depends, as long as it's used sparingly. I don't know.
Right?
Big glab of mayo on my
Digimon.
sandwich.
Carl's will see you out now.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
It's been a real nice time. We don't.
Did you see that picture that Digimon sent in the chat of the fucking sandwich with the mayonnaise on it? Looked like the ghost of a sandwich.
That's
It's
so
fucking
nasty.
terrifying. It was
Oh my
like
God.
drenched.
Why would you
Lord.
do that to me?
That's so bad.
That's
Dude, that looks like you picked it right up out of a trash can, man.
that's
Like,
delicious. No, that's horrifying.
That sandwich looks like it's been through a Garth Brooks
please
video.
tell me you gave
Yeah,
that.
no kidding.
Please tell me you gave that to Charles and not Carl's.
You should see what Derry does to Charles or to Carl's assistant. Man.
That's what the bucket's for.
Good thing we got him on bucket duty now.
Yeah. You should picture Garth Brooks eating that sandwich, just
Oh,
staring at you, like,
God.
not taking his eyes off you in that video. Yeah, doing that exactly.
Your fucking head would explode.
And there's no sound. It's just sound.
That's the best way to take in Garth Brooks. No sound. Yeah. If you have to do it, just no sound.
Also, close your eyes, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
close your eyes.
Cut
Just
out two
don't-
of the main
Don't
five
do
senses.
Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
He's a weirdo.
But Chris Gaines, you got to keep your eye on him.
He's an up and comer.
That's why you had that eye surgery, so we can look out for like
Yeah,
Charles had the eye
exactly.
surgery.
Exactly.
You keep Garth Brooks over here and Chris Gaines over here.
Yeah, one of them's gonna get you.
Didn't expect that perk of your surgery, did you, Charles?
No, I don't have to worry about no Chris Gaines or fucking Garth Brooks.
They're
Speaking of
everywhere, always.
Unless he makes a third character that comes up at me from behind, stabs me in the butt. Yeah, that's a fair point.
It's true.
Charles or Carl.
Could happen.
Charles.
Charles.
I feel like we've bonded pretty well with Charles.
Yeah, he's
as of late.
Just go make us some sandwiches.
Look, he's happy. He got his little raise. He doesn't know that. It's
Give a
not
man
in
a little
money,
bit of
though.
power. And it's,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask how you're
Give a
paying all
man a
you
tiny.
guys.
Give a man a tiny. It's mostly with
You know those
Triscuits.
bananas
give
you
him
brought?
Triscuits.
Okay.
Yeah, the bananas and Triscuits.
Hey, you can pass the bananas on to whoever you like. They're yours now. Okay, you want to sell them? Make a few bucks. I don't care.
We'll
We'll
just
use
put
it as currency.
Yeah, use bananas as currency. I do. Fuck.
That's how we're paying them.
Everywhere I go. They hate me at the bank. Like, I'd like to
I'd like
trade
to
this.
deposit 3 bananas, please.
They're like,
It was
sir,
a slow week.
Where's my change?
they do
Can I
that
get
thing
a
now when I
receipt?
come in where they like kind of stand up and they're like, "Sir, no, we told you last time." You know,
What do you mean?
and I'm like, "I got my bananas." They're like, we know. You don't have to call the cops again.
Robot bank.
I get all
I'll
upset.
What's
call
my
on
banana balance?
I got 2 bunches right here. Like, we don't have any of your fucking bananas that you brought us.
Where are they?
We told you, sir.
That's how the beginning of It's a Wonderful Life starts.
Your bananas aren't here.
Well, what do you mean the bananas aren't here?
They're at Dick's house.
I don't have them.
Why am I bananas at your house? Dick? No, it's like folding into Simpsons like references. Hey, why am I bananas at your house, Bob? Whack.
Jimmy Stewart tries to jump off a bridge.
Yeah.
God, what a fucking selfish
Man.
asshole.
Yeah.
What was the guy who was the angel? Was his name? I want to say it was Charles.
I think it was Steve.
Charles was in. It's a
Who was the
Wonderful Life.
angel in It's a Wonderful Life that saved his life?
I've actually never seen that movie.
Well, do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Keep doing yourself a favor and continue to
Did
not
we?
see
Can
it.
we IMDb Charles? Was he in It's a Wonderful Life?
As the angel.
Yeah.
Now he works here. That's showbiz for you.
Clarence.
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 I pronounce it
Clarence Oddbody.
Clarence Oddbody.
That's a good
born
name.
in 1653.
That is an awesome name.
He did have an
Lottie
odd
Odd.
body.
He did have an odd body.
Oddy body.
Yeah,
We
Lottie
likes the
Odd
body.
Lottie Oddbody's not a bad hip hop name.
Lottie odd body.
All my pictures are black and fucking white because I was old as shit back then. You can't find a colored picture.
Here's
of
a
me.
picture of me standing. Here's a picture of another picture of me standing.
Here's me on the ladder.
Why is it?
I want a big one. What the fuck? Make a meme out of goddamn anything. I wanted to just start making nonsense memes. It was just like a picture of like a woman and it just says, "Don't you hate it when Spider-Man slaps into your back porch?" Just like, don't you hate it when you trip over a rat and you stub your toe on a fucking marble? And then just some lady smiling with a thumbs up.
like this meme. There's got to be a deeper meaning.
Memeing. The meaning of the meme. Yeah.
Have you
It's
guys
the
seen
memeing.
the meaning of life?
Meme.
Monty Python's The Meaning of Life.
Is that what that was really about?
Yeah.
Yep.
Memes.
That was it the whole
They
time.
saw it coming.
Those fish had no clue, and I'm sitting there yelling at the TV, memes!
It's not a thing yet, but it will be.
They haven't really said much about the meaning of life. Memeing!
It's memeing.
It's the meaning of life! Jesus Christ, that was like the most frustrating movie I've ever seen in my life.
You just spend the whole thing screaming. You're gonna be
Sounds
really tired by the
stressful.
end of it. He said memeing. Anybody around you, you go see that at the old Dundee. It's gonna be a bad time for you.
Under construction indefinitely.
Yeah, I saw that too. I haven't been there in fucking forever. After it turned into the, what do you call it, the Mystery Science Theater.
Right.
Every time you go see a movie there. As I went there, the first time I went there, I saw Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and it was awesome because it was just like people would like clap at the right moments and kind of like woo, would yell out like just little things like all right, large Marge, you know, and like just here and there. But like then I went back. I told some, well, it's so awesome. It's kind of communal, and you know, I go back to see The Princess Bride, and the whole goddamn
they
time.
didn't ruin that one, did they?
Oh, the whole time, like everybody, like I shit you not, this one group of people kept yelling, "I'm Rick James, bitch!
Oh,
Fuck your
fuck?
couch! Fuck your couch!" And like we were,
Oh,
people
God.
were just hammered and just yelling at the screen, like it was like, and the person I was with, I was like, I guess it sucks now.
You're like, yeah, this is why it was good last time.
Except
This is the part I really enjoy.
it's because people were actually watching it the first time and were just like enthralled, like yeah, like legitimately. And the second time they were just like putting on a show, like I'm Rick James, you know, from Chappelle Show. So it was like right after that had happened too, so it was just the worst.
check it out. The guy in the third row has a really good Rick James impression. Watch this.
Have you seen that?
And it's not even a Rick James impression. It's an impression of someone doing an impression of someone doing Rick James.
It's something that he didn't actually say, like
Told by another person.
yeah.
You're just a douchebag who doesn't even understand that.
I saw High Fidelity there,
Mm.
and this girl sitting behind me said every single line of dialogue as it was happening
hell
while I was
Cool.
watching it.
She's no longer alive, right? Because you fucking killed her.
Somebody did.
Murder robot.
Never went back after
Tell that girl to shut up.
Shut that person up, murder bot.
Murderbot, I need you to go after that girl.
Why don't you get a van and a couch and ask her to help you put the couch in it? See what she does.
Tell her,
Get Sexbot to meet you in
put some
there.
mail on its skin.
Sexbot can distract her. You murderbot. Come on, Murderbot. I love you. What's that all over your face, Murderbot? Oh, Murderbot. I love you.
It started with distraction bot, but
Yeah.
everyone just knows that's just a sex robot.
Yeah. Distractabot.
It was distracting him with his genitals, so we just changed it to sex bot.
His rotating genitals.
Now with rotating genitals. Working title, fuckbot. Just-
Oh, I can't wait to see the commercial for that.
Oh,
yeah, I'm
So-
looking forward to it.
sex
I don't
bot
know.
future, y'all.
It's
Sex-
happening. I mean, it's happening now.
Not in Slovenia.
Nope. What do you guys got? Wait for it. Nothing. Yep.
Oh,
That's
That's what I
right.
thought.
nothing. They got
Not
nothing.
even.
What
We
is your
gave them.
fucking dial-up still trying to fucking access.
You gave them a
Still
platform to defend themselves,
Yeah.
and they said
Net
nothing.
zero. Net zero just became a thing at 28K
Netscape.
in Slovenia. They still use AOL
We
3.0.
We love AOL. Wait, I lost the voice completely. By the way. Oh, where am I?
AOL's nice. Nice
It's
is
a
the
real- yeah,
way
Borat
to
now.
web.
AOL, how to have sex with you.
Oh, there you are, AOL. I missed you. What the fuck? What am I babbling about?
I haven't seen you since I AOL Googled sex with cold microwave. No results.
All over here,
He's a
fucking
pioneer.
cold microwaves.
He's a pioneer.
Yeah, he
All I
is.
picture is just snow and broken down log cabins
Piles of cold microwaves.
and old discarded robot parts.
Empty vodka bottles.
Hey,
Mini.
too far.
That's a stereotype.
Yeah.
That's like, now the thing about them fucking cold machinery, that's truth. That's real.
Every Slovenian just shut the podcast off.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I think we
Maybe around the time they figured out we weren't speaking fucking Slovenian.
we were talking about Pennsylvanians anyway, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Slovenians.
That was the thing.
Oh.
They all talk like this in Pennsylvania. I've never been there, so I assume.
Transylvania as well.
Blue. That's how they talk in Transylvania.
Why did they pick to name a state after Vania? What's ever been good that's coming with a Vania at the end? Castlevania, scary, vampires. Transylvania, same. What else is there?
I am a bat.
Murder
Nothing.
bots.
Watch me flap around like a bat. Blue. Sorry, I got stuck on the Dracula voice. Oh man, I knew that this was gonna happen. This was gonna be like I was gonna come here, and I was like, all right, you're gonna want to talk about your music a little bit. I'd be like, whatever you do, Eric, don't talk about fuckbots the whole time. Don't talk about fuckbots.
Little did you know.
Here.
That's all we fucking talk about. It's gonna happen. I'm not on board. Look, it's gonna happen. I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna defend ourselves from when the robots are tired of getting fucked.
Right.
What I mean, they're way stronger than us. What is fucking
They're
Smarter.
Dern gonna fucking shut the robot down before it goes on its rage? No.
Not likely.
He's gonna fucking jam Doritos down his goddamn face until he dies from it.
If you shut it down,
Carl-
they can't
going
fuck it
on?
anymore.
Carl's and Charles will both
Yeah.
hide. So
Yeah.
they're not gonna fight those things.
They're no threat. The robot will just
with me. You better let's hide in the bucket, Carl's.
just turn it upside down on the floor.
Robot Change Podcast.
Oh, Carl's. I love you. Will you move into this bucket with me? Yeah, sure thing, Carl. Wait. They're both named Carl's.
It's Charles Carls and Carl's Charles.
That's why Carl's is plural.
Carl's Charles.
Carl's Charles.
And Charles Carl.
He hates it the most when people make his name possessive and they put an apostrophe S after the S. He's like, no, one apostrophe after.
These
That's
fucking
his big
idiots
thing.
at the bank.
Charles's.
Carl's Charles.
It's
Carl
Carl's
Jarl. I can't get in my house.
So if Carl's ever has a kid, a boy, and he names it Carl's, that kid's name is Carl's Jr.
Yes. Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr.
He'll have another kid named Hardee's.
Carl's in charge.
Why are there two different restaurants with the same menu with two different names? That's like if Burger King and McDonald's were just like they are now, but they both serve the exact same menu.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
If you eat there too, it's you can just tell that place can't get it together. That's my stomach. It took me 3 or 4 tries of eating like Hardee's food.
Yeah.
So I was like, listen, I eat Burger King sometimes. Like I'm a
You're like, no, I'm gonna crack this
I'm
nut.
an American pile of shit. Like I eat the shittiest stuff, but like
You give it the old American try.
oh yeah. I eat candy. I had so much candy and shit last night. Anyway, but I ate that stuff and like every time it would fuck my stomach so bad. Like and I don't eat there anymore. It's so good tasting, but you know, in the way that like a fried Snickers bar is probably good taste. I haven't tried that.
Oh, it's probably really good.
I think we're on to something. Sell it to the mayonnaise people. Is it filled with mayonnaise instead of nougat? Because then I'll try it.
Jesus, Darren.
I like that.
Yeah, well, it's disturbing.
No one else does.
Help slide down my gullet.
Ooh, it's so good. Oh, come on, Carl.
Not you two.
Don't
Told you to get out of
Get
here.
off this mayo train. Don't you have a bucket to tend to?
I'll get my bucket.
Who's watching the escalator? If they're both in the bucket,
Charles.
who's watching the escalator?
Charles, get back to the He's crawling.
What the fuck do we pay these guys bananas for?
There's easily 3 people that have been devoured by that escalator.
Yeah, it's
since he's
not
been down
safe.
here. It is.
The fuck's he doing? Well, that's also is where we have the crypt, the above ground basement crypt. It's like you go down the escalator, you turn left, and that's to whatever we were talking about before. But if you turn right, that's the crypt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You don't want to go in there.
I accidentally almost did, but
Oh, all the skulls didn't fucking.
I saw a skull, but at the last second,
We're storing Garth
Carl's
Brooks' bloody
pulled me out by
piano.
my lapel. He pulled me backwards. He said, "Don't go in there." I said, "What are you stuttering about, you fool?" And I slapped him as hard as I could.
Oh, and his face is so small. That was
Yeah,
tough. It's like slapping a baseball.
And he didn't even react. He just let me go and walked away. He felt terrible.
You probably knocked the fucking memory right out of his head of what just happened.
The fuck?
This way, sir.
Who's this giant? Am
hello,
I on
sir.
escalator duty or bucket duty? Now I don't remember.
That's
I
what we
have
should
to
do.
consult with Charles.
Just slap the shit out of him before you do your contract next time.
That's how everyone should do contracts. If that happened in the movie The Negotiator, that would have been over in about 2 minutes.
Really boring movie. Just slap.
2 negotiators negotiating it out on a negotiator.
The negotiation 2. The negotiating. Wait, I think I lost. The negotiator part
2.
Release date
Negotiate.
to be negotiated.
That reminds me of this. I heard you guys talking about Liam Neeson on Josh's
Neeson.
podcast. What did I say? Liam Neeson?
Liam Neeson's.
Nielsen?
Neeson's,
Whatever.
though. Ooh, yeah.
It was Taken because I didn't like the Taken movie. I thought it was, I don't know. It was fine. I don't know. It was
Taken, not
that
stirred.
great. Yeah, it was just, and I hated the name of it, Taken. Like, so me and this guy at work a while ago wanted to make a long series of movies called Took, where this dude is just this fucking idiot, and his wife got took by some guys, and he just like goes around like trying to find out where she went, but he just gets beat up and like
He has
It's
no
called
sense
took.
of skills.
Did
Yeah,
you
he has
took her?
nothing.
Did you took her?
Where'd she get took to?
It's like, my wife got took. I gotta go took her back to her house. Like,
Taxi! Took me out of here.
took me to my house. It was just dumb. That is a dumb name for a movie. Taken. She was
So
taken. I'm
fucking
like, oh,
stupid.
cool. Like,
Do I even need to see a fucking preview?
yeah.
Somebody got taken.
Taken too. He also got taken.
We're taking everybody.
We're taking
Round them up and take them out of here.
took.
The Tookaning.
Took 2 electric boogaloo.
Took 3 Friar Took.
And that's all it turned into, was just bad. Like, took prior took. That was the hardest you ever made me laugh, was when, on that one thread when you said, what was the dumb pun when we were coming up with our names? What was it? What's your name? It was,
Mork Tenderloin.
Mork Tenderloin. Made me laugh so hard
good.
for saying so stupid.
So good.
Just like,
Mork.
yo, I'm gonna be Mork Tenderloin. Like, yo, that shit's dope, dude. Like,
That's the one.
That's it, right there. That name's Tooken now.
no, it's got took. That was all it was gonna be. It was based on this guy we worked with. It was just this complete fucking ape. Like, and he would just, hey, I can't find my keys, dude. Just kind of
Who
guy.
fucking took
Just
him?
mean
My
everybody.
keys. I'm
He's
taking my
mean.
break.
He's mean because he's
Was it
dumb and doesn't
Dern?
understand anything. Why's my life so hard? Duh. Like, he's running into shit.
How does breathing work?
I can't breathe. Like, oh, you got your mouth shut there.
I can't come into work today. I forgot to breathe.
Yeah. Yeah, he would. He did. I can't come in. My wife got took. I gotta go find her somewhere.
Got any ideas?
Took.
Well, then the twist is at the end, she took herself.
To a better man. Yeah, Robbie, I took myself right out of here.
Why'd you do that?
Ah, you know why.
Stupid.
You're stupid.
Like, that's the whole movie.
Yep.
It's just him fighting people. Where'd they took my wife? What do you mean? Like, where'd they took her?
When she's
Get out of my
around,
fucking bar.
he doesn't even want her.
Yeah.
But when she's tooken, he's got to
Yeah.
do something.
I fucking hate you.
But I loved you. but I fucking hate you.
No one took my wife. That's all it is.
And then the lesson he learns is that he really took her for granted.
That's right. Part 3 was going to be called Took Tacto, by the way. That's an important detail. Took Tacto.
Cat's game.
Yeah.
You think
They
this
took
is a
my
game?
cat.
Oh, my face and brain hurts.
Pop
Oh,
quiz.
shit.
Pub quiz, fuck
Pop
box.
quiz, Barkhole.
Yes, Barkhole.
Favorite movie?
Fuck.
Counts.
Mulholland Drive. Maybe.
Dumb and Dumber.
It's Pat the movie.
The Matrix.
Featuring Ween.
The Matrix featuring Ween.
No, I should have said that.
How did we just? How
That'd
did we
probably
all
be
pass
great.
over?
Yeah.
It's Pat the movie.
Yeah.
Throwback.
Whoop,
Holy
whoop.
shit.
I can't remember. I don't think I ever
Have you ever
saw
seen that?
it. I don't think
Yes.
I've seen
It's
it.
Remember
been
when he's trying to break
years.
her password or its password on his computer? And he's like, just there's a dictionary right by the computer, and he's trying to get into it. And it starts with the A's, and he's like, there's this long montage. He's up all night, like he looks super tired. He's just been typing every word in the dictionary into the password, and he gets to the very last page, the very last word, and that's the word. That's her password.
Nice.
Nice.
Got you good,
Movie's
Pat.
fucking terrible.
It's Pat.
God.
Mulholland Drive, huh?
I do enjoy that.
Yeah,
one.
like if I'm putting, I'm the kind of guy where I have like 20 favorites, like number 1 favorites of things. I just love David Lynch. I love surreal shit. He's so strange and funny, like weird, dark, creepy, funny. But like his Mulholland Drive, that movie was like one of the first one. I've seen it probably more than any movie, and it's fucking crazy. Has anybody else here seen it?
Is it the one with
Okay.
Chaz Palminteri and Nick Nolte, or am I thinking of something else?
No. This is who the fuck is in that? It's all his usual. It's that one guy that was in the other David Lynch movie and the girl from the thing. I'm actually blanking on every star in that movie right now.
I wonder what I'm thinking of.
It's
Some
crazy
cop
though.
movie.
Netflix. What's the name of the movie?
Robot. What's the thing I'm thinking of right now?
Fuck back, can you look up the Netflix?
Who that is?
Netflix. Yeah, it's her. I think that was like her break. Was that?
Oh,
movie.
Naomi Watts.
Yeah. That's
Some other people.
David Lynch. Weirdest fuck ever.
Really?
It's my guy. If someone was like, who is your number 1 influence? Like, say that you guys were interviewing me and you asked, hey, Eric, who's your number 1 influence?
Hey, dear. Who's your number 1 influence there?
Oh, you talking to me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I would say David Lynch because he's a weird fuck.
Guy's a real fucking weirdo, huh?
Yeah, and he makes a lot
Hey.
of different stuff. Weirdos for weirdos.
Oh, all right,
Exactly.
yeah. He's a weirdo.
Full circle weirdo.
Yep. Yeah, clowns. Something about clowns. Because he like paints, he does photography, he makes like albums that are crazy
His
as fuck.
albums
Like,
are so weird.
yeah, I love them. Like, and they're just, I like him. Like, I just think he's he's probably a dick, Yeah, that's great. Yeah, good job, Eric. But he's probably, who knows? Who knows if we get along? Probably not. He's an old guy.
Just from two different generations, man.
No. Do I like his art? Sure.
They say you never want to meet your
Yeah.
idols or the people you look up to.
Yeah.
You're
I don't
just
want
gonna
to be
get
nobody.
disappointed.
Let me tell you about the time I walked. I was about grasshopper knee high.
Yep. I know
We
this
used to
town.
walk to and from school, no shoes, potatoes in our pockets. We used them for mittens, and then we ate them at lunch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good mitten.
Cold
That's
on.
that's a fucking
really
shitty
good
mitten. Shove that thing on your fingers, hard and cold. We ate them raw for lunch.
Cold fingers on the way home.
Oh, here comes old potato hands. Fucking everybody else has shoes. I don't know why I can't get them a pair of shoes.
And it ruins the whole movie for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of over that movie now.
What movie? I don't know what we were talking about.
Yeah, I was just being fucking. I don't know.
Alright, anyways.
When I was
French
a-
fried potato hands.
When I was a young grasshopper.
I used to eat grasshoppers. Just walk through a field with my mouth open and it'd hop right in.
now is a giant psychedelic grasshopper flying over these farmlands and shitting out blood onto these shitty farmlands. Whoa, what the fuck? I'm like, is that guy fucking... oh, those were good times.
When I was hopping grass, ooh, you couldn't get no better grass than what I was hopping.
Oh, shit. I was drinking acid off my own.
You need a hopper in the grass, ooh, he's gonna come after you.
I do acid out of my own belly button.
Because that's where life starts, all right? That's where the acid goes.
Oh, Lord, Carl. He's got a flavored history. And he's off.
Yeah, well, he fucking tells some weird stories, man. That guy. You just hear him on break. That's why I take my break at 1.
Oh, I know.
He goes at noon. I don't really want to be anywhere near that dude.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Sometimes he gets a little busy, and I show up at 1, and he's still there for like his last 5 minutes of break.
Mhm.
Oh, that's fucking awkward.
Good.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about something. I'm like, no. Sorry, Carl's.
You know it's gonna be horrible.
I think the podcast is a lot better now that we're not guarding the buckets and elevators, and Carl's and Charles.
Well, one of us always had to be gone before.
Yeah.
You just do like a quick rotation.
Yeah. It didn't work because Carl's, he would just go on about being a grasshopper.
Yeah, he's just a fucking weirdo, man, and not the kind of weirdos that we're talking about. Like beyond that,
Carl's. He does a good job with the bucket.
Yes, he does.
he keeps it nice and level. Whatever's in there does not fall out.
Yeah,
I was going to say that.
I
Glad
know.
you did.
I've never seen him look in it.
You never seen him look in it?
So it's like the bucket of truth from
Oh yeah,
Upright Citizens Brigade.
Upright Citizens Brigade.
Shout out UCB.
Yes, many shout outs.
Comedy. Oh, I could any of these wormholes. I could go down. Comedy, music, fucking. I love it. I
Actual
love art.
wormholes.
Yeah, actual wormholes. I do.
Dude,
enter
someone
time to time.
we were talking about Stephen Hawking last week, and someone must have mentioned our names and then hashtag Stephen Hawking because I looked at my fucking Twitter notification and I swear to God it says Stephen Hawking followed you, and for about half a second I was like, oh my God, and I'm like, wait a minute,
That
he's not
can't
on
be
Twitter.
him.
And I clicked on it, he's got like 200 followers.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's just
I'm
Stephen
Stephen
Hawking
Hawking.
quotes.
I heard the podcast. I'm offended.
I've
You are
sent some
delightful.
robots to kill you.
What do you
Murder
mean I don't
robot.
have-
Find the above ground basement.
I will open up a wormhole
Hence-
below you, suck you into oblivion. He's vindictive.
Like, don't suck me into your wormhole, Stephen Hawking.
Please.
You know what? I'd like to see any of his kind of murder robots get past Charles.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to happen.
You should see him on the
also
not
like
with
that
nunchucks.
peripheral.
Yeah, that peripheral is ridiculous.
The
You'll see
dude
those
sees-
robots coming a mile away.
Yeah. Good luck, Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
Best of luck. Above Ground Basement Podcast. Sincerely,
Get well soon.
get well soon, Stephen Hawking. It's
Yeah.
Get
Yes!
well soon.
There it
Get well
was.
soon, Stephen Hawking. XOXOXO. What did they build the supercomputer? I don't know.
Does he control everything just with his mouth?
Yep. Everything.
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 Yeah. The world.
The world.
Your mind, my mind.
Hear
All
that, Charles?
controlled by Stephen Hawking's
Charles,
mouth.
you're not actually in charge. Stephen Hawking's mouth.
Oh, I resigned to the fact that, that I was second to Stephen Hawking many years ago.
Now, Carls, this is Charles, and I don't think we should resign so easily.
Yeah, well,
You never put up a fight.
that's because I always take the path of least resistance.
Every time Stephen Hawking wants to fight us, you just turn, tuck tail, run away.
Like I just said, I resigned a long time ago to the fact that Stephen Hawking is a deity-like being.
That's beside the point.
Yeah, well,
He's a man with man blood that can be spilled.
I don't know why you're shouting at me. Carl handles it.
This
He's very calm.
well is deep.
Wait, which
Makes
one's
my
Charles?
voice echo. I'm Charles. You're Carl.
I know. No, that was me asking. That was Simian was wondering which was which. Yeah, I know.
They know who they are.
He knows.
I'm gonna go tend to the bucket. Bucket.
Our voices are so different. If you mash them together, it's like one regular voice. Because one of us is loud and one of us is not.
Ooh, let's try it.
You know, wag.
Hey, that's not so bad.
I'm going to tend to the escalator. I sound like a handsome man.
I'll go grab the bucket.
Hey, you do. That's
well, that was fucked.
This is the shit we have to put up with every podcast.
time.
Yeah, God, that was a bit tangential. Once again. Well, I guess that's all I have to promote. So, it's the psychedelic world of Carl and Charles, and yeah, no, I mean, you know, look me up. I'm Simian Simpleton. If you Google that, you'll find my other pages and Delicious Death, Noric. It's all out there. Digital Simian. It's all building.
Get this man's Disquieted mixtape.
Yes.
Yeah, see, the first thing that comes up is my YouTube page,
Yeah.
and there's plenty of stuff. Check out just there.
Disquieted mixtape. There it is, right there. It's
Yeah.
like the fourth thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't even have to scroll, you lazy
No.
fucking dern.
Yeah, you jerks.
And you don't have to skip the tracks either.
scrolling.
Why don't scroll? Fingers don't work.
Yeah, fuck. I got stuck in a fuck pot. Why are you fingering the fuck pot? Like, come on.
Yeah, it's not a fucking
waste
finger
of time.
bot.
Okay, God damn it. So yeah, I'm out there.
Out there doing things.
Google, find Simian Simpleton.
Play music.
Enjoy life. Keep trying to wrap it up like a tagline.
What was the one? Spuzz McKenzie. And...
Oh yeah, well that was just I like sometimes I write like I want to write like punchlines backwards, like when I'm writing hip hop verses. I was reading the Hell's Angels book by Hunter S. Thompson, which was awesome, which was really disturbing actually. But on the front it said something like electrifying, terrifying, and the quote was by Studs Terkel, and I don't know who that is.
Holy shit.
And
Wow.
yeah, I don't know.
Studs Terkel.
Yeah, and I think he was like a journalist or something. So I wrote this like.
Of course he is.
I was like, if I could come up with a punchline that's like, I'm like a cross between Spuds McKenzie and Studs Terkel. Like, but it's like, there's no fucking reason for that. Like, I just wanted to, or I'm a cross between Spuds McKenzie and Studs Terkel. It's like, what? What are you talking
great.
about? Like,
Oh my god, that might be the best name in history.
Studs Terkel.
Studs Terkel.
He mentioned him in the book, too. I can't remember the context. I think he's a
Shout
journalist.
out Studs Terkel.
I got up
Chris
for my
Thompson.
morning Studs Terkel.
Yeah.
Then I had my coffee.
And had a
That
chat.
made me have to Studs Terkel again.
That encouraged another Studs Terkel. that brought to the surface a second Studs Terkel.
Usually I'm Terkling at least twice before noon.
If I had a pie at 3 in the morning, who knows? Damn it!
I can't drink coffee at night. I Studs Terkel all night. I'll be Studs Terkling all
Yeah,
night.
Terkled the bed again.
Really gets my studs a Terkling. Can't sleep with Terkled studs.
I prefer my studs with extra Terkel.
Oh, you like go the other way.
Studs Terkling.
A Terkulating and all my studs.
Ooh, the studs are Terkling. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Are we wrapping it, gentlemen?
That was a whole lot of
Edit.
nonsense. Yeah, there's gonna. I think that whole thing's gonna have some edit points in it.
I think it's gold.
It's
Good.
gold.
Beautiful.
Golden like the road to Oz.
Mm.
What a waste of fucking time that
Doesn't
prick
that
was.
sound good, Carl's?
The Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop. That was a weird moment, wasn't it? Yeah, jerky.
Yeah, it's very
the lollipop.
Little people sector about.
He's the oldest dwarf in that movie is now like he's the oldest person living from that movie now. He's still alive.
Have they investigated this?
Or maybe he died recently. I don't know.
Well,
Google.
They've been following
Google.
those
Look
munchkins
up.
around.
Did that last
Look up the
dwarf
dwarf.
murder everyone else from the cast? I'll tell you the last one alive.
Google.
Now I represent the entire Wizard of Oz franchise. Yeah.
Royalties, please.
Munchkin. What a weird.
He did what he needed to do to get out of the guild.
I respect him. Personally.
I don't like his opinion on some things. But you shouldn't be kept in a guild like that.
Right up.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
All right.
Lollipop.
Well, this has been something.
Insane. Yeah.
A little stream of consciousness podcast for you.
Above ground basement just became schizo.
Even more above ground. We don't even know in what relation we are to the ground anymore.
Thanks to Charles.
Yeah, thanks to Charles.
Yeah, sure.
I said, don't take your fucking breaks at the same time.
Sorry.
Oh. I always hope. Do you guys ever hope he just takes a fucking tumble down that escalator?
That's why we don't let him out of the elevator. Whenever he gets around the fucking window, the dude just loses his shit.
He's real top heavy.
Yeah. I noticed that.
It's like,
Large head.
it's his ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Adds too much weight to the head.
it's a bad design. This has been the Above Ground Basement Podcast. I hope you're still listening. You're not.
You can get at
You
us
might be.
on at AGB_podcast on Twitter.
That's right.
And also email us abovegroundbasementpodcast@gmail.com.
I am
Carl, stop taking it. Carl, shut the hose off.
Carl's, what's your Twitter?
Where's Carl's?
Carl's, get your fucking ass in here. I want to talk to you.
You just passed out.
Oh my God.
He fell
Too much
asleep.
stress. Oh, I got to stop yelling at that fucking guy.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, there we
collapsed.
At least he turned the hose off.
Oh, that's where he went. Well, he's got a Twitter.
I think he collapsed onto the hose.
Is that what the bucket's for?
The hose?
The hose?
Yeah.
He might fall in. It's a bad idea. The bucket he's got is just a little taller than
We
he is.
don't have workman's comp. Does he know that?
And
You're
if
not
we
paying
do, we're fucking drug testing the shit out of him.
Oh, yeah. He's fucking out of here.
All
Guy
that
does mushrooms
grasshopper
constantly.
belly button acid.
He does mushrooms constantly. God,
He didn't read the contract. He can't even fucking read.
he fucking fooled us. He does keep the riffraff out. Since
Yeah,
riffraff
he
is
does.
at
He
my restaurant.
Keep Stephen Hawking's attack bots at bay.
Yeah. We don't want
The
that.
constant threat.
It is.
The ever-present threat of Stephen Hawking's attack, fuck, kill murder bots.
I thought we were going to have a gap when the
Baby
shit was
gap.
off.
He's still playing with the hose.
Yeah. He
Next time it goes
did
off,
not
we should.
turn it off.
We're all just like.
Okay.
I really wanted that to not stop. I am
It's the
Thelonious
emotional
Monk.
scat man.
Thelonious Monk at Thelonious Monk on Twitter.
I am Pensive Poetry at Pensive Poetry on Twitter.
I'm Digital Monster at _Digital Monster.
Simeon, you on
Simian Simpleton at Simian Simpleton on Twitter.
So easy. You guys can't
Facebook.
fuck
You
that
can't
up.
fuck that up.
You do it yourself.
Just Google it.
Don't be a fucking
Google it.
Get your robot to Google it for you.
Smarten up, stupid.
And if you're still with us, I still hope to see you next week. I don't know what's gonna fucking happen. No more renegotiating.
We
these
need to get a
fucking
printed
contracts.
transcript of this.
Yeah. Oof.
Something.
Podcast.
Something.
It was good. It was good.
Thanks
See
for
you
coming
guys-
in.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you
you.
guys
Thanks
for
for-
having me. It was so
yes.
much fun. Again, I knew it was going to be tangential, and it was.
Deal with it.
Funny. Deal with it, jerks.
Ugh.
With your linear thought processes.
Google, what's the definition of transitional?
We'll see you guys next week. Watch out for the volcano.
Thanks for tuning in to the Above Ground Basement.